Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, the mist has cleared. Ben has been
Stabilized.
stabilized. He'll live. What do you guys want?
I kind of looked at Droopy and... No, wait, no, that was somebody else. Never mind. No, that was your character who just started slapping the dead person across the face, Neal.
Yeah. That was it.
Was that a Roy thing?
No, that was a
That's a gnome.
party.
The
Yep.
gnome. Yeah, the
In
gnome who tried
Shenanigans.
to... Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
They tried to stabilize her.
Yeah.
So is the ghost gone then? Or just chased into a corner?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna pick up more flowers and throw them.
Neal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna... Okay.
Zen's just like, from the outside, he's just completely gone out the window. Just been like, no, I'm out of here. I don't want anything more to do with it. And just walks to the general store.
And Droopy is going to open the door. The front door. Jump onto the handle of the door and...
It opens easily now, as if it had never been locked ever in its life. Zen's well outside.
Who are you? Just like staring at La Sombra.
Well, I'm standing up. You can see me through the hole. I am La Sombra, citizen. If you would assist me by enlarging this hole.
Yeah, bro, no problem. Did you see Jill up there?
She got lost in this very complex upper story. I'm sure she will be back soon.
How
In
big
the
is it up there?
meantime,
Yeah, no problem. And go about like continuing to bust open the hole until we can get the thing down.
all right. So once the hole is big enough, even though at this point I can just go out the door and everything, but that wouldn't be as dramatic. I'll leap down with the hula hoop and pick up the bag of salt down there. I assume there's like a pot of soup or soup stock or something, some sort of liquid somewhere, correct?
Yes.
All right. Is the ghost to be found?
Well, we broke open the shutters.
Is there any more of the mist around?
Nope, it's gone.
And the mist just disappeared. I think it's afraid of wood shavings. Like it's a pretty bad ghost.
Then it appears that my work here is done.
Dang,
But if it returns... Oh, La Sombra cannot reveal his secrets.
You just laugh as you're like climbing up the hole.
But...
Droopy is very confused by this one. Eh?
All right, Zen, you're outside, well clear of Ben's brothel now. And you notice there's a goblin in the street. There's a goblin in the street next to a small little cart. And he seems to be selling things.
And?
All right, I guess if that's not unusual for you, then fine.
I mean,
waffles?
yeah,
Is he selling waffles?
Oh yes.
You're not there yet.
Okay.
I mean, I'll look on the cart to see what he's selling.
Oh, he's
but,
selling
I mean,
waffles.
We have, yeah, like we have a kobold that just goes around and then like curses entire room worth of people. There's an orc cook.
These are goblins.
That's totally different somehow.
Totally
Yep.
different. Orcs.
100% different.
Look, Borsch is a cool dude, but goblins are filthy, gross things. It's just they're the worst.
And kobolds aren't.
Kobolds
know-
are cute dogs.
I think you're
Hey.
right.
Droopy is very cute. Probably the cutest kobold you ever seen.
Yes.
Anyway, so I continue to the general store.
Okay.
No love for goblin waffles. Okay.
Hold on. All right, there we go. So you guys are outside. There's a goblin selling waffles. I guess no one really cares. Droopy's outside.
We're still.
We're still in the
Yeah,
bar.
we got other people still not sure if they're done busting ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then.
Droopy will get some leftover soup and try to wake Ben up.
Ben's at like -2 hit points, so he's not waking up.
Good to know.
Well, Droopy can't do anything. So he just sits beside him.
Alright, so I guess inside, should this ghost return? I lay the hula hoop, the salt, the soup. We should have these happy. Until then, you should summon La Sombra. But to call, and I am always close. Until then, friends. And I put my hands to my hips, leap onto the counter, you go, and then I'll like leap up and flip up through the hole in the ceiling.
Okay. Droopy is doing something besides sitting beside Ben, next to Ben. She's pulling out of a satchel where she has all her stuff, different pebbles, shit she found on the road. She pulls out this long strip of leather strips bound together and takes measurements on Ben.
You measure Ben successfully. He is 1 Ben tall. He weighs 1 Ben.
And she notes in her head how big his
Or a
grave
pine box
would have to be.
is what's going on there.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed what you said. You note what?
In her head, she notes how big his grave would have to be. She's a grave digger, man. She's doing her job.
Okay.
She doesn't know if he's alive or dead.
That's a
Waking up. So taking precautions.
okay. Eventually, Jill comes back downstairs.
Yeah, so after a little while, Jill goes out the door, comes in through the back of the house. Goes, I couldn't find the hula hoop. Wow, it's just really confusing up there, and I got lost for a while.
Yeah. There's this dude is like La Sombrero or something, and he
La Sombra? He was here?
yeah, El Burrito dude. He was here, man. Like,
Oh, he's amazing.
I know, you should have seen him flip. It was crazy. Like he beat the ghost somehow. I'm not sure how.
He's like that.
Yeah.
No one knows how he does the things he does.
How do you know that?
Why, everybody knows the stories about La Sombra.
I don't
He's
know.
even got a song.
He does,
You
says a
didn't
random
know it?
passerby.
Yes. La Sombra, Prince of Thieves is he. La Sombra, Prince of Thieves is he. Taking names, kicking butts, punching evil in the nuts. La Sombra, the Prince of Thieves.
I just imagine some random person looking into this program of pizza.
How did I go all this time without knowing this guy?
He's amazing.
I mean, if he's got his own theme song, he can't be anything but amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy crap! How did you?
I always sing songs about him.
Oh, I see. You like him, don't you?
Well, how could you not? He's so dashing.
Well, no. I mean, Melissa's got her thing with the mummies. I see how it is. Okay, RoboCop.
You know, after I bust ghosts, not that I did, I always like to have a waffle afterwards. Maybe, we should revive poor Ben here and get some waffles.
How are we gonna do that?
That's right. Where are we going to find waffles?
little deciduous over there hasn't like cast any spells, so
While they're having this discussion, does Ben have a coin purse on him?
Oh yeah.
While they're distracted. Well,
You've already punched a hole in the ceiling and driven out his customer.
Ruby seems to take measurements again. And just takes the purse.
All right, you take Big Ben's coin purse. It's a big coin purse. It's,
Oh,
it's huge. It's
Okay,
got maybe 10 pounds of coins in it. It's like 500 coins.
okay. I just open it.
It's all
It's
copper.
too big to just.
He runs a brothel. Everyone pays in copper.
I
It's
just
just
spray some own. I just spray some own holy water on the copper and then on him, and just toss the sack of coins next to him.
you're not taking his coins.
Even Droopy is not stupid
It'd be
enough to
more
take a sack
trouble
of-
than it was worth to take copper.
Even with 5 intelligence, Droopy is not stupid enough to take a sack of copper with her.
yeah, copper isn't nearly shiny.
I mean, that is an insult to the carry a sack of copper with you. To everyone.
All right.
And I will just go.
Like,
get
I don't
some
even
water.
know why anyone would mine copper, given how utterly valueless it is. It would cost more to pay people to mine the copper than the copper would be worth.
Because they use it to make tools.
Copper does some cool stuff, yeah.
Mhm.
They use it
Yeah,
for,
and
like,
yet
a lot
it's
of
like the
food.
most useless, valueless thing in this world. Despite the fact that it's incredibly useful.
Oh, you're right. Neal hates boats, so they don't have boats. So you're right. It is pretty useless. And since they haven't discovered the greatest thing of the Middle Ages, electricity, you're right. It's pretty
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally useless for, I don't know, cookware or...
Useless. Why do that
Yeah.
when you can put iron? You get that nice iron taste to it. Oh, and it rust. Oh, rust just adds color and texture.
Anyway, Droopy is going to get herself some waffles.
All right. Droopy goes to get some waffles. There's a goblin there who speaks fluent common. Hello there, little friend. Would you like a waffle? 2. Lovely. That'll be 2 silver, please.
Gives him 2 silver.
All right.
That's expensive waffles.
Yeah, they are. The goblin hands you back a couple of waffles. They're a little too yellow. I mean, I know waffles are kind of like yellowish brown already, but these don't have the brown tint. Instead of brown, it's more yellow. They're a little bit strange looking.
I give one a lick.
Tastes pretty good.
Okay.
Give me-
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you want to say? I do
Nothing.
not bite
No,
into
it's
it.
fine. No, yeah, okay. No, you don't bite it? Okay.
She doesn't bite it. She ingests it.
Mmm.
Droopy wants to share these waffles and follows them.
I'm like, I don't know. Am I to the general store yet?
Yes.
Okay. I walk up to the clerk, and just go, I have a proposition for you.
Okay. Are you propositioning to buy some of my things for the listed prices?
I'm propositioning to sell you something that you can then mark up and put in your shop for sale.
Ooh, that sounds good. What do you got for sale?
I have some continual light pebbles.
Continual light. You mean one of them magic rocks that sheds light?
Yep.
Ooh, how much you selling them for?
5 gold each.
Hmm. How about I buy one from you, and if I can sell it for more than 5 gold, I'll buy a whole bunch from you later. But I can't promise to buy a bunch without knowing if I can sell them.
Right. I fully understand. I expected to give you one just so you can, confirm later that it is continual light stone and all that.
Excellent. You give me a stone, I sell it. If it sells for more than 5 gold, I give you 5 of it, I keep the rest. If it sells for less than 5 gold, I give you all the profits. I give you all of the money. That way I'm not
All
cheating
right.
you, and we get to try out this whole salesmanship thing, and we can make a good thing happen.
All right. So I give him one of the continual light pebbles.
Excellent. Okay.
Oh my God.
It's his.
All right, then I just start heading back.
Okay. The whole party gathers together outside at some point.
Yeah, as soon as I meet Zen, I will offer him a waffle.
Zen, would you like a waffle?
Tasty waffle.
Sure, I'd take a waffle.
The surface of it is kind of wet.
And I hand him the one I did not lick.
Okay. Whew. You have a waffle
All right.
in your hand now.
I just start eating the waffle.
Give me a grub skill check.
That's
So
what
far.
I'm doing. Yeah.
It's a little sour.
Wait, did I
Oh my
ever
God, they're
waffle?
lemon waffles.
I have 7 grub skill. Do you think I care?
Well, yeah, that low grub skill means low enjoyment of food. So for
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Yeah, but like everything's pretty low enjoyment.
yeah. So I guess this is just another disappointing food.
Yep.
I never rolled for grub skill. 3d6?
3d6. Grub skill is always 3d6.
Yes,
a hard one.
Okay.
Great.
better than mine.
Did you guys roll
23.
3d6? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I did.
I think so.
Remember, because I got 6.
Okay.
Anyway, Neal.
I rolled horribly on all like the most important stats. Just like 6 charisma, 6 hotness, 7 grub skill.
Ugh,
How does this waffle taste, Neal, with a 23?
delicious. It's an amazing waffle. It's got this nice lemony zing to it that you never would have expected. But then again, you've had those buttermilk waffles, and they've got like a little tartness to them, and it's wow. This would be really good with a little bit of powdered sugar and some orange juice, like squeeze an orange over it. Ooh.
Maybe some crushed maggots.
Or maybe you just squeeze a lemon over it. Like a normal person.
What did you expect, Neal? Seriously.
I guess
Maggots are edible.
They are. Some
a
people-
lot
Yeah.
of things are edible. I am edible, and yet you don't see me munching on my own arm.
Well, we went over this last week or 2 weeks ago, Neil. You would consider it.
There are conditions under which I would consider that.
Anyway, yeah, what do you want if the party convenes?
The whole
right,
party
I say-
reconvenes. Yeah.
All right, I say, well, we still need to get a cook, and you still need to be out of town by tomorrow. So, shall
Oh, we still
go?
need to bust the ghost too. Like, there was no flash of light. There was no. There's no like weird puffy sailor. We did not bust the ghost all the way.
Feel free to try to attack the ghost.
No, we got the hula hoop. We're good. Right, Jill?
Wait, we did? I couldn't find it.
No, remember I told you, El Taco Man got it for us.
Oh, that's right. He's amazing. If we have to face that ghost again, I sure hope he's there.
Yeah. Does he have magic weapons?
He doesn't, but he's just so amazing that he always finds a way to save the day.
Oh, that's better than magic weapons. Who needs magic weapons? Oh, wait, I do. Because I knew Neil was about to screw me with that.
They say he's got not one but 2 magic rings, but nobody knows what they do.
Do you actually have 2 magic rings?
Yes,
Why don't you know what they do?
because identify costs 100 freaking gold, and we'd like never made any cash whatsoever back then because you were the only DM, and we only ever made our cash when there were guest DMs. But I was the only guest DM back then, so I could never make any money.
That sounds like your problem. Okay.
All right, so
I think we need
I
Bastian
say-
to DM again so we can get like a +3 sword, 5,000 gold each.
I say, all right, shall we head to Withdrawn Renta.
Mana.
Look for a cook.
Sounds great.
Okay. Wick Thron Renta is a multi-day journey across the wild and dangerous lands of Drekis.
Before we did something like that, we would need to fuel up. Waffle, please.
1 silver, please.
Wait, a silver piece? Seriously, for a waffle?
You see anyone else selling waffles? There are other goblins selling waffles, but that's it.
Well, yes, I do. Over there.
All the goblins sell waffles for a silver apiece, because our waffles are the best.
Wait a
Besides, look
minute.
at you. You can afford it. You look wealthy enough.
You've cornered the market.
Ha ha! You've fallen for our clever yearly ruse.
All right. Can you see this boot?
Or,
You know what's on the toe of this boot?
I'll say,
Blood?
or,
Yeah.
hang on.
Or
I'll say, or, and I'll run into Shenanigans. My room, come running back out, and I hold up a waffle iron.
wait, you have a
Or
waffle
have
iron?
You? We got waffle
I know, but
irons
do you
back
still
then.
have one? Is it on your character sheet?
Please say yes.
We bought waffle irons. We paid good money for them.
Yeah, but then didn't you
Do you
use
remember?
them to give them to the existing the displaced original waffle makers?
I don't really remember that episode. I just know that we got waffle irons, which were like ridiculously expensive for how much a waffle was.
Yes.
We got strawberries. We had to like commission the darn waffle iron to be made. We had powdered sugar. We had everything.
But do you have a
And
waffle iron
started with
on your
waffle
character
irons.
sheet?
Quick, Rob.
I never wrote waffle iron on my character sheet,
Aha! Then you don't have any waffle
but we
irons.
bought them.
Well, then you must
Wouldn't it
have
be-
done something with them if it's not on your character sheet. The one
Wouldn't it be
immutable
called-
rule is if it's not on your sheet, it doesn't exist.
Oh, is that the case?
That doesn't mean you can just write anything on your sheet to make it exist.
But what if I actually write anything?
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him.
All right, so Neal, but
Yes.
wouldn't it be called a waffle copper since it's not iron?
It's an iron
No.
in the sense of ironing clothes.
But why would that come about in a world without irons?
You know, language is indeed a cultural thing, but if we were to replace all of our language with language that made sense for this time, we'd be speaking in gibberish. So we're going to have to use
Kind of like you just did.
contemporary American English in order to play a game in this setting. It's unfortunate. One day we'll develop our own special language just for playing this game, and we'll all learn it. It'll be great.
Rob, you're our expert on medieval time periods. Can't you speak in how they spoke in medieval England?
All the stuff I read from there was in French or Latin, which would not.
Okay,
how they spoke.
speak in medieval French or Latin. That's how we will do the episode.
I actually didn't do very well in French or Latin, which is part of why I dropped out and became a teacher. I was like, one day I'm sitting there struggling, in my office, sitting in my office to translate this thing into Latin or from Latin into English, and then one of my students walks in to meet with me, looks down at the text I'm reading and says, "Oh, does that say blah 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 blah?" And I'm like, "You can just like sight read Latin?" And he's like, "No, I speak Spanish, and it's just close enough that I could just pretty much tell." And I was like, "Fuck!" And my dad never taught me any Spanish.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, it's like,
We
darn,
have-
I totally thought I had not just a waffle iron, but a completely optimized and incredibly well-designed one created by Justin with his special knowledge of cooking. But apparently I seem to have misplaced it.
Well, it's been like a year. Waffle irons just don't lie around.
You think it was going to biodegrade?
Yeah.
I think you
someone
gave the
found
waffle irons to the cooks in town so that they could continue their job.
we were selling waffle irons on our own, remember? Or, I mean, we were selling waffles on our own. Remember, the whole plan was we bought a bunch of strawberries and sugar, and we were selling them.
Why were you
selling waffles?
Did you? Why were you
to undercut the
goblin market?
The goblins. That was another one of our plans where somehow the price of waffles could be sold for was somehow much less than the cost of the ingredients.
Well, yeah. I mean, it takes like if you want to open a restaurant, it takes hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you only sell the burger that you make for like $6 or whatever. So clearly, there's a large investment to create the product, and then you just use it enough times to pay for itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to spend money to make money.
What?
Yeah.
What has someone done to the map?
What?
Okay.
I was doodling.
Oh, it's Neal.
Yeah,
maybe
it was me.
Maybe should make way for the capital.
Yeah. So I stock up on like some just rations. Just load my donkey.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably rest for the night.
Yes, we need to go to the capital to get a really good cook who's able to make something that tastes really, really good.
Okay.
So
Waffle Goblin, have you met anyone who knows how to make something really, really good?
I make the best waffles.
Well, as someone who makes the best waffles, perhaps you could recommend a skilled chef.
I am a skilled chef.
But can you do anything other than waffles?
Can I do anything other than waffles? Do you eat anything other than waffles?
Yes.
Oh, then I suppose that might be important.
You think I got this way only eating waffles?
Carbs are good for you. They build muscles.
Nah, that's protein, bro.
Carbs.
It's protein. I mean, why do you think you're
Carbs.
sitting there? I mean, look how short you are.
Hey, I have a genetic condition. My father was short, and my mother was short too. If I had tall parents like you, I'd be predisposed to your gargantuan size.
My mother was 5'3".
If these so-called genetic conditions were passed down, then you would be female just like your mother.
No, because I'm male, just like my father.
Oh, he's got you there.
Then I guess, then how can you inhale your mother's femaleness?
Because I inherited my father's maleness.
Neal, how much is rations?
I don't know. Let's not worry about buying rations to get around in this world right now.
Okay.
You can.
Maybe we should
Just go.
Yeah.
Well, I bet your parents are much older than you, and yet you're younger. So how come you didn't inherit that?
I'm inheriting their age slowly.
Holy crap! How does he do it?
But you'll never catch up.
Oh, you want to bet? My
No,
parents
I'm
died when they were 45. I'm 44.
Neal, I just stare at the goblin.
Would you like another
creepy-
waffle, sir?
So what you're
Creepy,
saying
unblinking
is that,
eyes staring at him.
so since you're saying you inherit everything from your parents, you're saying that you're gonna die and when you're 45 and you only got 1 year left?
When's your birthday?
It's a touchy topic, guys. This could be my last year of life, and you're trying to make me think about that?
Well, I mean,
You're
your
kind of a
birthday
mean
could
person, you know?
Your
Has
birthday
anyone...
could be in 5 minutes.
You're kind of a mean person, too. God, no wonder no one ever comes to this shitty town.
Droopy
maybe
Bison.
because they
No
all
one
rent
ever
the
comes to the shitty
corner of
town
the
because
market
someone
on-
changed the signs to say Berkshire. And so nobody who's looking for Desu knows to get here.
Seriously, Desu's the greatest name. I can't imagine why anyone would ever want it called anything like that, other than that.
Okay. Droopy buys another waffle to break the conversation.
Ah, thank you there, my little friend. Say, would you like to join the waffle cult?
I knew it. I knew there was something up with these overpriced.
Hey! There's
Waffles.
Neal,
You don't have to buy them if you don't want.
And
Have
Droopy,
you seen me buy them?
Droopy slowly pulls out the holy symbol of Urasia.
Oh, a fellow member. The waffle goblin
very similar.
turns the waffle iron upside down to show you the Verossi emblem baked on the back of the waffle iron. Plops it down. Please, here. He takes out a few silver coins and hands them back to you. You fellow worshippers of Verossi do not need to pay for waffles.
Can I pick Droopy up and just start walking away?
You probably can. He's quite light.
Okay, I start doing so.
Okay. Are you guys going to wait until the next day to head out, or are you going to head out today?
Next day,
Well,
please.
Are we actually heading out?
Yes, please. Next day, please.
Well, I say next day he's going to be coming around, and we need to be out of here, so we got to wake up extra early.
I say, hey guys, these waffle goblins are up to no good. We might need to stick around and deal with them.
It's a quest for another time.
I remember them from before. Don't remember exactly what we did about them.
So Neal, if we're gonna go to bed, I'm gonna get Ben out of his brothel and put him into Shenanigans, so that way he isn't there when the ghost comes back.
Right. Desmond sees you dragging Big Ben into Shenanigans and goes, What happened to Big Ben?
So his place is haunted, and we were in the middle of exorcising the ghost, and then Zen scared it away, but we never fought a giant, like, fluffy sailor, so I don't know if we got it. I'm not sure. Like, I've never fought a ghost like that before.
That sounds about right.
And then La Sombra saved the day.
La Sombra may have saved the day, but there was still no, like, giant sailor dude, and we didn't, like, New York is still standing, so, like...
Well, all right, well, let Ben sleep it off. And, The Rock, can I see you out back for a moment?
Yeah. I might have accidentally, while possessed, like, golf clubbed him.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, once you get out back with Desmond, he goes, so you're looking for a...
Right before he says something, I dunk on him. Like, not like actually on him, but the hoop's back there and just... Boom! Oh! Horse! Woo! You lose!
All right. I think I understand what's going on here. You're a well-muscled guy. You like to work out. You like to play sports with other men. And you're looking for a big sailor, huh?
No, like, haven't you ever fought ghosts before, dude?
Hey, yeah. I've fought in plenty of ghosts before. Definitely need a big, strong sailor. Look, I got a friend. He owns a boat down on the river. I think he might be what you're looking for.
I thought you hated boats. Like, why do you like people with boats?
I have a friend who owns a boat. Look, just head down to the docks, ask for Ryan, and you'll be all right.
Wait, does
He, I think the two of you are gonna get along just fine.
Does he know where the ghost is?
No, but he also likes to work out a lot.
Well, I mean, where did he learn his workout techniques from?
Good question. Great conversation starter.
Well,
Good wrestler, that man.
Oh, wrestling? No, wrestling is for scrubs.
I don't think we're quite on the same page here. I'm trying to do you a favor.
I don't know what favor you're trying to do because I'm trying to figure out how to, like, kill that ghost, alright?
He leans in close and goes, "It's okay, I know your secret."
You know that Giant Dad beat me?
No, I just thought you were gay and trying to hide it.
Oh. Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I don't know,
Like,
you're talking about... Alright.
I mean, haven't you ever seen any giant ghost battles? There's always, like, a freaking, like, fluffy, like, ginormous white sailor dude. He comes walking through there, he says a couple funny things, and then he, like, blows up, and then New York gets, like,
I don't know what this New York is. Stop referencing this fictional world that doesn't exist. It really breaks my immersion.
My immersion.
Before Droopy's going to sleep, she's going to try to search for some poisonous plants with her herbalism skill.
You want to
I'd
search
say-
for poisonous plants? Give me an herbalism check.
Oh god.
Just gonna find some hops.
Is that 10 your herbalism check?
No. The check, yeah, but my skill is I have 5 int. So
God.
No, Neal, I've got a great one for this. She finds hops because hops are very bad for dogs.
I mean, I don't find any poisonous plants if I fail my skill, right?
I think for you rolled the nat 7. No, that's fine. Yeah, you go look around. You find things that are maybe irritating, but nothing that's outright poisonous. Not enough to like give anyone more than a bad stomach ache.
Nah. Yeah, next time.
Okay. The
All
next
right, so
day...
back in the inn
Okay.
there. I just happened to put my hand down on the frying pan that the rock, happens to still have been carrying around and set down there for some reason. I pick up the frying pan and go, how are we gonna deal with these waffle goblins with their delicious waffles? What could possibly Wait a minute.
Stop them.
If we can't make waffles without the really expensive, super optimized waffle iron that I once had but seemed to have misplaced, if we are going to compete with waffles without having a waffle iron, then, and I hold up the frying pan, we'll make pancakes.
Oh, pancake. Oh.
Ooh, waffles versus pancakes.
Ooh.
The
I
ultimate
actually
showdown.
I saw on a website like several thousand people vote for which one, waffles or pancakes, was better, and it was 50-50.
Wow. Well,
It's waffles.
we'll see. So,
Right.
you're going to start making pancake. Hold on. All right. So, you guys are leaving tomorrow to go to Wicthron Renta, but today you're going to make pancakes to drive the goblins out of town.
Well, the only reason to go to Wicthron or Renta is if we're actually trying to escape Dave, which...
And find a cook.
Well, yeah, I guess find a cook. But...
He'll know how to make really good pancakes. We can make beer pancakes. Can't beat beer pancakes.
We can only make beer pancakes if we have access to some kind of
Really cheap beer.
emporium of alcohol that was so conveniently close, you might even say we lived there.
You're right. We should pitch this to Zen. He knows
If you
alcohol.
might need a barrel of hot sauce soon. Just
Let's
to move
Duck
on.
Hardy in there.
Just to move on.
Neal, Zen's gonna go up and ask if Desmond has the web spell that he can try to learn.
Web. Shuffles through some papers. How many spells do I owe you again?
I gave you a magic sword, and I've even returned a couple of the spells.
Yeah,
I've
but
only had
you
3 so
offered...
far.
We'd made a deal. How many was the deal for?
You never specified the amount. You
That's
just said I had-
ridiculous. Of course I specified the amount.
You never specified the amount, and you said just as long as you're just not going to provide things like fireball or stinking cloud because you don't want me casting them inside the bar or anything like that.
Yeah. Hey, have we talked about continual light again? I had to go all the way down to the school today in order to get this light spell removed, all right? There's a wizard coming by in half an hour to get it gone, hopefully before the sun sets. So, like, come on, man.
Why don't you just give him
I'm
regular
sorry.
light?
Just a regular light, you know?
Why
If
don't
it
you just
misses-
cast the reverse of the spell?
Because continual light doesn't have a reverse.
Continual darkness?
It doesn't. You would
I pay
expect
him-
so.
I pay him 10 gold.
He looks confused at the gold. I'm not sure what this is for.
For compensation for the light spell.
Oh, thank you. he takes it, and then he pulls out and tosses a web spell in front of you. You're an honest man. I like you, Zen. As long as you stop lighting up my bar. You need the dim lights so that the ugly
I open up the backpack. With
people
the
like me
line.
won't scare off the rest of our customers.
As soon as I get
let some of the light
to a
go.
high enough level, I will make a continual dim spell.
Continual dim. What we really need is some sort of dimmable light spell.
Oh, you mean like the dimmer switches?
I don't know what that is, but if you could get some, like, globes that you could light and then dim and then light and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can like attach one to the ceiling, make it spin around, put like a bunch of mirrors on it, and make light go everywhere.
Put some, like, colors over it. Like, maybe put a paper lantern around it and then, like, color parts of the paper lantern.
Mm-hmm. And then you get some good music going, like something like that. And
Yeah.
good time.
Sounds great. All right, you get that built, Zen. It'll be great.
I will when I can.
Get that belt, he'll give you fireball.
No, no. Really, no.
Okay, lightning bolt.
No.
Lance of Disruption?
No, nothing that could ruin the bar.
Polymorph.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't know if I actually have a copy of that lying around, but that's fine.
Okay, Neal, can I just copy the web spell to a non-magical copy that won't get like destroyed when I try to use it or learn it?
No. So to learn a spell, you're doing it off of these scrolls. These are castable scrolls, right? So you could cast web back at someone. So you can't copy it. You have to actually roll to learn it, which then uses the scroll.
Yeah, did Desmond hear about this great terrorist attack on Redport where someone used a web spell to kill hundreds of people?
These stories are not necessarily in the same timeline, and even if it was, that's on the other side of the continent, so he'd have no way of learning it.
Yeah, you see here in Hardcore Heroes, here's about Shenanigans. All right, like we're before them, so they know of all the great heroes like Niarb and Morton Bixby.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Morton Bixby is revered by followers of Martha.
All right. I'm gonna roll
Next
a
day?
D100.
All right.
Give me your D100.
Nope.
Nope.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Oh.
So next day.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna. I want to go up to Desmond
The next day.
before
that
the
night.
next day. And then
Okay.
I was just politely waiting for this.
Oh, okay.
conversation
All right.
to
Fair
finish.
enough. Okay.
Okay. I go, Desmond. The
Mm-hmm.
waffle goblins are back.
Yeah, I know. I think we've made our peace with them, though.
They're charging a silver a waffle.
But have you tasted them? They're so good.
If I'm going to deal with them, I need the advice of a skilled restaurateur. Because I need bananas.
You need
Desmond,
bananas?
Do you know where I can get bananas?
Main city.
You can go nanners.
You might be able to buy some in the town square.
But can I get the best price for them? I figure a skilled businessman, a legendary restaurateur like yourself, would know a good connection
Don't
for
forget
good
Dash.
quality bananas at a good price.
Look here, Jillian. I got to level with you, he says, putting a hand on your shoulder. I don't really like bananas. They have a weird taste. And I know they're high in potassium, but they just taste funny.
But
I'm sorry.
your banana daiquiris are known across the whole region. And you don't even like bananas?
I've never made a banana daiquiri in my life, so
That's
I don't
like-
know what you've been drinking.
That's like Beethoven not being able to hear his own music.
Have you been having Krob? No, God, Krubarb's dead. Have you been having Glibglob's banana daiquiris? Has he been making them for you? Because you can come behind them. There's no bananas. I have no bananas for you today.
So what you're saying is that yes, there are no bananas.
There are no bananas. No bananas today.
Here.
All right. Well, do you happen to know anyone who might be a good banana connection at the town square? Who
I
would give
think
us
there's
good deal?
there's a fruit store out on our street. I think it's run by a Greek.
What's this? What's a Greek?
It's a strange race of people. Anyway, he's got good things to eat, and you should head down there and listen to him speak.
Did you just go gnomish on me for some reason?
No.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for the tip.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, we need to deal with these with these goblins. They're up to no good. They're never up to any good. They have mafia connections.
To Zen, Droopy looks up. Shouldn't mess with goddesses waffle makers. Makes goddess mad. Makes waffles bad. Don't want bad waffles.
Yeah, I've got no interest.
We've gotta
We need
stop
to find
them.
a cook. We've got to find a cook.
Do we? He didn't actually really promise us a reward. I found that when we do
Hey,
quests for
Desmond.
Desmond, we usually end up spending more than any possible reward that we make.
That's
Hey,
ridiculous.
Desmond,
Yeah, what's up, Jen?
how much is the reward for finding that cook?
Finder's fee of like, I don't know, 20 gold?
See?
Seems
So if
reasonable.
20
we go
gold
off and try to
Divided
get
between the
cook-
four of us is 5 gold each. We'd
No.
easily spend that on rations and all kinds of stuff, going over to Withron Renta and back and hiring this cook and everything. Like I said, he's a money sink.
Well, what are you using your money for anyway, Jill? How much
I don't
money
know,
do
I'd
you
like-
have lying around, huh? Wait,
Not much. If I had more, I would identify these 2 rings.
you know, Jillian, it's people like you who think having money is the object of life. When really,
I
money
think
just
having my
allows you
rings
to
identify.
do the things in life that you want to do. Money is not the object of life, it's just a means to an end. There's no point in just, hoarding money. It's a worthless endeavor. Money ought to be spent to achieve your dreams, Jillian. Your dreams.
I think that's what she's trying to say is you're too cheap to let her do that.
I dream
Too cheap!
of
20
knowing
gold
what
for a
these 2
reference!
rings
Come
do.
on! Oh, have you tried them on?
Well, no, because that could be really bad.
You got no balls, Jill. You got no balls.
That is
Well,
correct.
yeah, that's true.
No cojones. No
This
bravery. You're a courageless woman.
I am. I always wish that I had the bravery and courage of a true hero like Sombra. There's somebody with cojones.
I think they're pronounced cojones.
I wouldn't know. I don't have La Sombra's so suave and sexy accent.
Well. Are you not going to go buy bananas from the banana salesman?
Yes, we got to go get bananas. It's the only way to defeat the waffle goblins. Come on, guys. We got to get on board with this.
Well, where's the boat?
They're a recurring enemy. That makes them our nemesis. They are the Joker.
I've never seen these guys before, and as much as I want to put this steel toe They're freaking overcharging butts. If I ignore it, it'll go away.
Droopy probably
Will
was
it?
gone for
Or
a minute.
will waffle prices just continue to rise?
It'll go away for today.
Droopy probably was gone for a minute or so, and now comes back with a handful of waffles, free waffles for member, and just hands them to Zan and the Rock, and munches on them.
Sure. I eat another waffle.
I'm
It's
sure I'll.
nice.
Delicious, delicious.
Just we have to deal with these waffle goblins, you guys.
They're pretty bad.
I've heard they all worship Farasi.
Well, yeah, they straight up said that earlier. Weren't you paying attention? I mean,
Yeah, that's where I heard it from them.
oh, okay, okay.
I said I heard it, right?
You have this kobold with a holy symbol of Rasi that's dangling near, munching on a waffle.
Look, they've even converted Droopy. Before you know it, you'll be worshiping Farasi.
No, I won't.
And if they can make you worship Farasi, maybe they can make you skip Ab Day. Do you want to live in a world where you're skipping Ab Day?
Ab Day is every day, but Thursdays.
Exactly.
I can't skip Ab Day. Like, I physically cannot. Because my great friend Terry Crews would find me and be like, bro, why are you skipping Ab Day? So I'm not worried about it. I got my
These goblins could make you disappoint Terry Crews.
No.
Is that a world you want to live in?
That's not possible. That's not
Look what they did to Droopy. Droopy's walking around with a Farasi symbol, eating waffles like a goblin.
But she had that
Just like a goblin,
But she had
eating
that
waffles.
But she had that with the ghost, remember?
Did she? Or did the
Oh,
goblins
I
feed
think
Droopy waffles so hard
no, she
that
definitely
she became a Farasi worshiper even before she ate them? That
Is this-
sounds pretty
Is it
dangerous.
still the
to
same
me.
day?
It's still the same day.
God damn it! I wish I had spells. Okay, Droopy just looks up to Zen.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of,
Wait, stop talking, stop talking.
you know what?
So what are you guys doing?
How does that even work?
I think me and Droopy both just.
I
think me and
mean,
Droopy
those
just kinda go to bed
carb-filled
early.
waffles, they're so good. Just the proximity of them could just put you into like a carb,
Coma?
coma. Yeah. In fact, oh my God, look over there. Whatever is that?
What is it?
Can't
What is
cast
it?
sleep on him.
The Rock?
The Rock.
Perfect.
I'd color spray.
Who do you color spray?
I color spray Jill.
Enough is
All right, there's no saving throw for the Rock. What level are you?
3.
3 monsters with. All right, Jill, you got to roll me 2d4. If you roll a 3 or more, he goes to sleep. All right, the Rock falls asleep. Jill, a color spray is coming your way.
I don't see anything. I don't see.
What level are you, Jill?
It depends.
Depends.
What level are you?
I'm different levels.
What's your highest level?
Third level thief.
And Zen, what's your level 3? Yeah. Okay. Creatures not allowed or failing their saving throws or whose hit dice levels are less than or equal to the spellcaster's level are struck unconscious for 2d4, no save. So the Rock falls asleep, Jill is knocked unconscious by the color spray, and we're left with Zen and Droopy in the bar.
Droopy gets a shovel. Barry?
We're gonna go to break. We'll see you guys on the other
I'm
side.
sure